games this season. 2 for 2 at the line. 47-34 Spiders. A little less than 2 minutes into the second half. Anthony across midcourt, dribbles right. Back pass to Klein from about 23 feet. It's off the right side of the rim. Hooper, the rebound for St. Francis. To Jones, who drives into the lane, kicks it out to Jewell. Take her off the front of the rim. Klein, the rebound. Ahead to Anthony. Kendall shovels it off to Terry Allen, who misses the finger roll layup. Adota, though, with the offensive rebound, but he's stripped of the ball. Back comes St. Francis, and losing it out of bounds is Chris Hooper right at our table at midcourt.
Well, that was about 30 seconds of the ugliest basketball you'll ever see. A lot of contact, I think, both ways there on the floor, going each way, but the state of New York?
Yeah, I think so. Most of them from that 5-borough area.
Sure.
Chandre Jones to inbound, 16 on the shot clock. Into Anthony, corner left. Dribble drive baseline, underneath the hoop to Chandre, now to Josh. Back to Chandre, dribble drive into the lane through contact. Before he could fling the ball up at the rim, he's fouled by Jalen Cannon. We'll pick second foul. Spiders inbound. Chandre Jones lobs it back to midcourt to Trey Davis. Fresh shot clock here for Richmond. Chandre, a quick release of the three off the heel of the rim, and the rebound for Tyreek Jewell for St. Francis. He's into the offensive zone to the right side to Jones. Line Omer spins in the paint, lost the ball, but it went right to Amdi Fall. Fall went up for the shot and got hacked across the arm by Alonzo Nelson-Adota. Little ragged play here in the first 3 minutes of the second half, huh?
Yeah, it has been, and as you said, this is the type of game that St. Francis wants to get you into as an opponent. They want to get into that helter-skelter. They want to force turnovers. They're very physical. They like to bump you.
Fall misses the first free throw. It hit every part of the rim, chipped some paint off it, and missed. He has not scored in the game. The Northeast Conference Defensive Player of the Year. 79 block shots. Not really a factor in the first half of this game.
Chris Mooney spending some time with Alonzo Nelson-Adota across the court there, kind of talking about the defensive end.
Fall makes the second free throw. 47-35 Richmond. 16:55, the clock ticking here in the second half. Terry Allen to TJ Klein, middle of the floor, left side Josh Jones. Dump it down low, Terry Allen along the baseline is triple teamed. Fires it out to Josh Jones, and a blocking foul as Josh makes his move. Going left to right, the foul on Lowell Omer.
It took Terry a minute to make the right, but he was triple teamed on the baseline, and when he gave it up to Josh, Josh saw that he had an opening to dribble toward the paint, and you kind of figured he was looking for a pass there, but again, late getting there defensively, and the Spiders again working toward that bonus situation with 3 fouls on St. Francis in the first 3 minutes.
Anthony grabs the inbounds pass. He's right at midcourt. Middle of the floor, right side. Now left to Josh Jones, and Chandre dumps it inside to Klein. Too hard up off the glass, no good. And the rebound for Fall. To Jones. Middle of the court to Cannon. Now to Jones, pull-up jumper over Anthony, swish, a 2 for Brent Jones. And the Terriers have made it a 10-point game now, 47-37. Terry Allen, middle of the court with 15 points to lead Richmond. TJ shovels it to Allen in front of the Spider bench. Back to Klein, backs his way in, right side of the lane, all the way to the basket and lays it in. Good power move by TJ.
Well, Amdi Fall's a good defensive player, but he had no chance there. TJ took him all the way back and got him under the rim itself. What a nice play by TJ.
A scowl on TJ Klein's face as he goes back to play defense and gets charged for the foul. He reached in to try and knock the ball away, and a reach-in foul is Klein. Really showed a lot of intensity there, but it looks like it cost him a personal foul, his third of the game. That brings us to a timeout. 15:37 to go. 49-37 Richmond on the Spider IMG Sports Network.
Hello, Spider Nation. Bob Black here. As the voice of the Spiders, I see day in and day out what it takes to get ahead of the competition. UPS's team of experts is no different. They offer advice and insights to help your small business stay on point. Visit UPS.com/Spider to find out more. UPS, official logistics company of Richmond and Bonus. Joe's in Bon Air is proud to support University of Richmond basketball. Hi, this is Bob Black. Join us Monday evenings at 5:30 for the live broadcast of the Spider Sports Line, featuring head coach Chris Mooney and our special player guests. And remember, kids eat free all day, every and Tuesday. Enjoy one free kid meal for a paid adult entree or sandwich. Joe's in Bon Air is located in the Bon Air Shopping Center at the corner of Buford Road and Forest Hill Avenue. Or visit online at joesinbonair.com.
A college basketball game always brings a sense of excitement and school spirit. At Town Bank Richmond, we are proud to show our support for the Richmond Spiders. It's all part of being a community bank with a local focus. We would love to introduce you to our array of financial services delivered with our personal hometown style. Stop by and visit any Town Bank office to learn more about all the benefits we can offer you. Your hometown bankers are eager to meet you and are committed to helping you every step of the way. Enjoy the game and go Spiders. Member FDIC.
Richmond 49, St. Francis, Brooklyn 37, 15:37 to go in the game. The Spiders with the advantage by 12. St. Francis 2 for 4 here in the second half. Richmond 3 for 8 from the field. Well, just 27 seconds to go in that Arizona State-Connecticut game, and the Sun Devils with a 7-point lead on the Huskies, so it could be Arizona State advancing to the second round to play the winner of this game.
And as we were during the break, you wonder if they keep them on the road instead of sending them all the way back across the country and then playing a game really against either of these teams.
Again, the next game could be anywhere from Friday to Monday. That'll be announced after this game. Jewell off of the inbound, takes a fadeaway three over Deion Taylor, heel of the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound under the rim, and a foul is called. And it's Davis.
The Spider crowd doesn't like that one at all. Felt like that should have been on St. Francis against, again, that really physical interior play.
Fresh 30-second shot clock here for St. Francis. Jewell takes the inbound, penetrates to the basket. Up off the backboard, no good. Tipped up once and twice, no good. Allen the rebound to Chandre Jones, to Josh Jones. A monster! What slam dunk by Josh Jones. What a dunk by Josh, flying through the air.
What a pass. I didn't think there was any way he was going to be able to dunk that basketball. He took off outside the lane. What an athletic play.
Back the other way, Jewell to the basket, puts it in, and Deion Taylor called for the foul. Matt, that is about as awesome and athletic a dunk as I've seen from a Richmond Spider.
Well, he got up.
Light real material by Josh Jones. He's got 11 points. He had 12 in that Mason game, his career high. He's having a great night. Terry Allen, top of the key for Richmond. Fakes right, goes left. Picks up the dribble. Fakes the handoff to Josh, gives it to Kendall Anthony. Along the baseline draws a crowd, and a whistle and a foul is called. Pass by Anthony.
And some sarcastic applause here from the Spider crowd. They felt like this game's gotten a really, really physical, which it has.
Yep.
And Kendall got bumped there on the pass, and that'll be the fourth team foul against St. Francis here in the second half.
Spiders inbound left of the basket. Anthony's got it. 51-40 Spiders. Anthony off the dribble with the back of the rim. Cannon the rebound. Into the offensive zone. Cannon now with 10 rebounds, 8 points. 14-15 to go. Brent Jones crossover, lost the ball back to midcourt. Anthony dives on it with Jones, and who's going to get a foul?
They're going to call Kendall on that one.
Oh, wow.
And Kendall dove for the loose ball, and then Jones fell backwards over him.
How is that a foul on Kendall Anthony?
Two guys going for a loose ball right there.
Man. That was bad. Arizona State has won. They beat Connecticut 68-61. So the Sun Devils are in a holding pattern.
Yes.
Right? Either they're coming here or they're going back home. 51-40 is the Richmond lead. 6 minutes into the second half. Sanabria is in the game. Bounces it down to Hooper for St. Francis. Turns, nice move to the basket and lays it in. Chris Hooper has 10 points.
Yeah, really a pretty spin, a quick spin move to the basket there.
50-42 Spiders, 13:45 to go. Anthony, right-hand dribble. Fadeaway, had it partially blocked. It went into the corner to Terry Allen. Back to Josh Jones. High post Anthony, 12 to shoot. Allen triggers the three from the right wing and knocks it down. Terry Allen with 18 points, his second three-pointer of the game.
What a terrific night he's having, and really taking high percentage shots. Nice screen by Kendall.
54-42, Richmond. Jones under the basket. Davis contests the shot, he missed it, and Josh Jones, the Spider rebound. Now to Anthony across midcourt, drives his running floater twice off the rim and missed. And the rebound for the guard, Sanabria. Into the forecourt to Jones. His three in transition is good by Brent Jones. 50-45. These Terriers won't quite go away. The Spiders have stayed at arm's length. And here's a foul along the baseline called on Jalen Cannon. Brings a big roar from the crowd.
Yeah, it's a team, again, if you're the Spiders, you can't really get too excited about the three-point shots from St. Francis. They're only 2 of 12 behind the arc tonight, so you're going to give them those shots. And to Jones' credit, you got to tip him when he knocks one down, but he's just 1 of 5 behind the arc.
Spiders inbound. Anthony to Chandre Jones. Skip it left side to TJ Klein. His three is too strong. And the rebound for Brent Jones, who's getting much more involved in the action. Kendall Anthony steals the ball from him, and this time it's Jones who dives into Anthony, and Brent Jones called for the foul.
One of those there to the play that Kendall was called on, where two guys go to the floor. That time it basically took away a Spider fast break layup. So it wasn't a bad foul to commit there. You prevent the fast break.
That is the 16th foul on St. Francis. Both teams with 16 fouls.
7th turnover for St. Francis on the night.
Spiders have 9. Anthony off the dribble, right side, leaves it short. Hooper the rebound. His pass is stolen at midcourt by Adoda. Anthony, one more pass to Chandre Jones in front of the Spider bench. Good.
Terrific secondary break there. The Spiders came up with the pickoff on the terrible pass by St. Francis, and a good job finding Chandre wide open in front of the Spider bench.
Jones in double figures. He's got 10. 57-45 Richmond. Turnaround in the lane by Amdi Fall is good. His first bucket. 57-40. Spiders push to offense. Allen to Adoda. Under the basket, he's fouled. He dribbled. I don't really think he had a dribble. He could have gone right up for the shot, but he did draw the foul and have an opportunity to go to the line when we come back after a break. 11:38 to go. Second half, Richmond 57, St. Francis 47. You're listening to the National Invitation Tournament on the Spider IMG Sports Network.
Uptown Alley, Richmond's 57,000 square feet. With a madness of March, we've got 38 lanes of bowling and 2 bars, including a 16-foot projection screen and 70-inch HDTVs with all the games. Our Red Ambush Bar and Grill has a new chef-created menu with specials throughout the national championship. We've got live band karaoke on Thursday night and music on Friday and Saturday night. Plus, we can host up to 1,500 people for your group outing. For more, check out UptownAlleyRichmond.org or find us on Facebook.
After a rough winter, just imagine sitting on your beautiful new deck, porch, or sunroom, enjoying the warmth of the spring sunshine with the birds chirping and the warm Virginia breeze. Let Add a Deck make your dreams come true. Serving Richmond since 1986, Add a Deck can design and build your outdoor getaway, master suite, or low-maintenance deck. We are certified experts specializing in TimberTech, AZEK, and Wolf products. Give us a call at 285-4239. That's 285-4239. Or visit us on addadeck.com. Add a Deck, the cure for the winter blues.
Catholic students, tell us, what makes your school cool?
Because we get to wear uniforms.
I made lifelong friends. We accept all faiths.
Leadership opportunities.
Morning formation.
Because I get to express myself. Weekly mass.
Good activities and great teachers.
Because I get to share my faith.
Richmond area Catholics are cool. To learn more, check out richmondcatholicschools.org.
Where the road to the Final Four begins. Men's college basketball. This is where you get to the games. ESPN 950 and Sports FM 100.5. WXGI. Richmond. WZEZ. Goochland.
Spiders lead here 57-47, 11:30 to go. We mentioned before the break that Arizona State has defeated Connecticut 68-61. We were just watching the ESPN3 graphic pop up that had Arizona State moving on to play the winner of this game, and they've listed that as a Sunday game. So we're going to believe ESPN and tell you that if Richmond wins this game, the Richmond-Arizona State game, at least according to that graphic, will be Sunday. No time there. Adota makes both free throws. You read the same thing I did, right, Matt?
It sure did. It said Sunday on there, and you'd think that ESPN would know these things.
You would. They are orchestrating it. Sunday would be just fine for us, I think. 59-47 Richmond. Hopkinson is in the game. Underneath, good pass underneath the basket and a layup for Tyreek Jewell.
Yeah, that pass made its way through the paint, through a lot of bodies. Nice bounce pass.
9:49 Richmond. 11-12 to go. Adota, top of the key. Fade pass Trey Davis. Crosses it to Adota at the three-point line. Dishes it off Chandre Jones. 12-footer in the lane. Nice feathery touch by Chandre off the rim and through the net.
Nice bounce pass by Alonzo, finding Chandre cutting right to the free throw line.
61-49 Richmond. On the right side, Amdi Fall goes inside to
inbounds.
Chandre Jones, sideline left. Crossover to the right, in the lane, hangs in the air and left the floater short. Really took a lot of contact, slow in getting up. Hopkinson comes back for St. Francis the other way. On the left wing, it's Jewell. Down to the baseline, and Terry Allen got his hand on the ball, and they're going to call him for a reach-in foul. I don't think close to any contact there.
It's been a popular call tonight. I mean, I feel like the Spiders have done a good job trying to get around the post players and get a hand on the entry pass, and it seems like every time they do it, there's a whistle and a foul call. We've got free throws for the next 10 minutes and 15 seconds every time there's a tweet from one of the three striped wearing officials.
It's not the social media you were talking about.
No, not Twitter tweets.
Okay, checking. And the front end of the 1-and-1 is good. And the second one by Hooper is also good. So he's got a dozen points, averages 5 a game, so he stepped up his scoring for St. Francis. 61-51 Spiders, 10:05 to go. Adota with a drive to the basket and a monster two-hand dunk. Alonzo Nelson Adota with authority.
Is that not what we've been waiting to see from Alonzo every time he touches the ball in the paint? What an aggressive. We've seen 3 of the most aggressive Spider dunks in recent years in this game tonight.
No finger roll there. Hopkinson cross-court pass almost stolen by Josh Jones. Jewell basket misses, but there's Hooper to follow it in. He's got 14. He's been their big player tonight. Cannon has just 8. 63-53. Teams are trading baskets. It stays a 10-point Richmond lead. Anthony pull up from the baseline, leaves it short. He's had a tough offensive night. 1 for 9 is Kendall. Along the baseline, a reverse layup is missed, but Adota hang on to the rebound and it goes out of bounds.
Alonzo went up and got it with the right hand and just couldn't get the other hand on the basketball, and it slammed onto the baseline out of bounds. Alonzo will get a nice round of applause from the Spider crowd after that huge dunk and those minutes he just put in, and get a seat on the bench.
9:13 to go. Quick inbound to Jewell, and he lays it in. Spider cut like that, giving up an easy inbound play and a layup. And it's just an 8-point Richmond lead with 9 minutes to go. Trey Davis, high post to TJ Klein. Fade pass right side to Trey Davis. Skips it out left to Terry Allen. His three is too strong, and the rebound for Cannon. And here comes St. Francis making a run. Jewell with a three-pointer, rattles around and out. That would have been a big shot. Sean Jones, the Spider rebound. 8:35 to go. Jones right wing. Davis reverses it left side to Allen. Lob down low to TJ Klein, and Klein is fouled under the basket.
A little bit of poetic justice there for TJ. Chandre missed a wide open pass to TJ that would have gone for an easy layup on the give and go just a moment ago. And now TJ gets triple teamed inside, and he'll earn a spot at the free throw line.
Glenn Sanabria foul, his second. And TJ Klein could get himself into double figures. He'd be the fourth Spider into twin digits. He's got 9 points, 2 free throws coming. But he misses the first.
Spiders led by 15 at the 18:27 mark here of the second half.
Second good by Klein, so now he's got 10. 18 for Allen, 12 for Chandre Jones, 11 for Josh Jones, 10 for TJ Klein. But it's just a 9-point Richmond lead with 8:20 to go. Brent Jones, right sideline, bounce pass underneath to Cannon. Fumbled it, picked it back up, and lost it. Anthony the steal. Across midcourt. Drives right of the lane to the basket, up off the rim, no good. And back comes Deers. Brent Jones angles it left side. And a pull-up jumper by Sanabria is good. A three-pointer by Glenn Sanabria. And it's just a 6-point Richmond lead with 7:50 to go. Allen back to midcourt to Klein, and now to Chandre Jones. Jones sideline left, top of the key, inside the arc, left side Anthony. His jumper is good from the left wing. Big shot by Anthony, just his second field goal of the game. And when it falls through the net, Chris Mooney uses a timeout. 7:33 to go, second half. Richmond 66, St. Francis 58. This is the NIT on the Spider IMG Sports Network.
Boulevards can be every bit as treacherous as a tree, but behind the wheel of the immensely able and agile Range Rover Evoque, the city is yours to navigate. Overcome the unexpected with terrain response that helps you handle any obstacle. And when your journeys take you down new roads, the optional panoramic moonroof allows you to keep a wide eye on your surroundings. Should the sounds of the urban wilderness become too stifling, there's always refuge to be found in the remarkably resonant sound of your Meridian music system. There are to be had in any city, and nothing to stand in your way when you can cut a path through civilization by heading to Land Rover Richmond. Lease the 2015 Range Rover Evoque Pure 5-door for $409 per month for 36 months with $29.95 plus tax, title, and fees. Due at signing now through January 2nd. Visit LandRoverRichmond.net or call 888-353-1773 for details. Land Rover, above and beyond.
Sure to kick off the season with something beautiful from Strange's Florist, greenhouses and garden centers. All the great colors of spring are blooming now at Strange's Florist. Choose a fresh floral gift or create your own. Shop online at stranges.com or call 321-2200. Proud support florist of the Richmond Spiders.
Well, if you're filling out your NIT bracket at home, which I'm certain most of you are, if you're listening tonight, Temple has defeated Bucknell. They're going to take on George Washington. So a 10 matchup there from former days. Arizona State, as we said, defeated UConn. Old Dominion just defeated Charleston Southern. And Green Bay and Illinois State are in second half action. A 3-point game. Green Bay on top 31.
And the other #1 seed is Colorado State. And they are playing later against South Dakota State tonight. All right, here we go with 7:33 remaining, and the Spiders with an 8-point lead. They have led virtually throughout, but St. Francis, a team that just won't go away. Kind of like a bad cold. Just won't go away. Hopkinson, left corner to Brent Jones. At the hash mark. Ball fake left. Dribbles right. Entry pass down low, and he threw it away and out of bounds. St. Francis turns it over for the 10th time. That'll bring us to a media timeout now. So the Spiders will get it back with 7:15 remaining and a chance to get back up by double figures on this next possession. Richmond 66, St. Francis 58. This is the Spider IMG Sports Network.
You're in charge. The Spiders have planned for their future with the new Robins Center. Let Dan Caldwell help with planning for your future by establishing goals and choosing among the many life insurance products and services available. Call Dan in Richmond at 804-327-2495. Dan is a UR Business School graduate and former president of the Spider Club. Dan Caldwell is a registered representative offering securities and advisory services through Lincoln Financial Securities Corporation, member SIPC. Dan Caldwell is celebrating over 15 years in support of Richmond Spider.
Same quality Spider gear, the same quality service at the University of Richmond bookstore.
Along with Matt Smith, Bob Black with you tonight. National Invitation Tournament. Greg Beckwith on the road this evening, making his way back to Richmond. If the Spiders advance, Beck says he'll be with us. If Matt will see. Your record is pretty good.
Hey, this is Greg Beckwith's chair. It's got his name engraved on it. I'm just happy to be able to fill in for him when he can't be here.
Well, you're doing a great job. And winning again. The Spiders, although it's a fight right now, 66-58. 7:15 to go in the second half. St. Francis much better in the second half. 10 of 19, 53%. That's how they've gotten back in the game. The Spiders 22 in the second stanza, 41%. Spiders have 4 players in double figures. None of them are named Kendall Anthony. He's got just 6 points, 2 of 11 from the field. See how the Spiders attack this. Chandre Jones on the right side, top of the key to TJ Klein. Reverses it left side to Davis. Underneath the basket to Allen. Good take and a foul. And that's what the Spiders were doing at the beginning of this, pounding the ball inside, particularly Terry Allen, and he went to work there.
Well, he sure did. There's really nobody in this building that can defend Terry Allen tonight. He's gotten himself opportunities from behind the arc, inside the paint, and he's really done a great job catching and dribbling to get himself to the basket.
He makes the first free throw, so 19 now for Terry Allen. Side, Sanabria, back to Hopkinson, reserve guards, both of them. Cross-court pass in the corner to Brent Jones, the starting guard. Backpedals to the three-point line and takes the long jumper and swishes it. Brent Jones in double figures now with a dozen. 10 of them in the second half.
He's made his last 2 3-point baskets, so the Spiders need to start thinking a little bit more about getting out on him.
Quite a difference in the second half offensively for Saints. Adota attacks the basket, spins, goes to the hoop, and draws the foul. Quite a one-on-one take there by the big fella, 6'9" Alonzo Nelson Adota from beyond the top of the arc, dribbling all the way into the lane with a spin move to the basket and the foul.
Well, he was fouled about 6 times on his way to the basket, and the last time really raked across the arm. A good job by Alonzo. You know, he's got a nice handle for a guy his size, and really he's got height advantage also over anyone who tries to defend him, and Cannon really couldn't do it.
Key foul there on Jalen Cannon. That's his 4th. So Coach Breika is going to have to take him out of the game for a bit. Cannon with 8 points, 11 rebounds, and now 4 fouls. And Adota makes the first one. So that was good identification by Adota. Take it at the guy with 3 fouls and pick up his 4th. That was well done by Zoe.
Really, really good job.
8 foul shots. That's 9 for Adota.
I didn't want to say it before he took the shot, but the Spiders this half, 9 of 10 from the line. And after missing their first 3 free throws of the game tonight, they've made 18 of their next 22.
70-61. The Richmond lead is 9 with 6:10 remaining. Sanabria on the left side to Jones. Dumps it inside to Hooper. Turns on Allen. Bowls his way to the basket and puts it in. 4 on this possession. Crossover. Sanabria. Jumper. Good. 2-pointer by Glenn Sanabria. And the Terriers and their faithful behind their bench have come to life. It's a 5-point Richmond lead with 5:10 to go. Spiders need a bucket. Who's it going to come from? Adota's fouled out 21 feet from the bucket by Chris Hooper. That was a bad foul. Knew it.
Sure was, and the rest of the way it'll be 2 free throws for the Spiders regardless of the foul. You're kind of sitting here thinking, is this Kendall Anthony time, even though he just has the 6 points? I think I'd be willing to put my house on the fact that he'd end up in double figures tonight, because these last 5 minutes he's going to have the ball in his hands a significant amount.
Adota way off on the first free throw. This is as close as St. Francis has been since it was 13-9, since it was a 4-point game with almost 15 minutes to go in the first half. Adota rattles home the second one. So he's in double figures. 5 Spiders in double figures. Adota has 10, but the lead is just 6 with 5 minutes to go. And a 3-pointer by Brent Jones cuts it in half. Jones has 15, and it's 71-68 Richmond with 4:50 to go. Chandre Jones, right-hand dribble to Adota. Angles it left side to Kendall Anthony underneath the basket. Fires it out to Chandre Jones. His 3 is short. Offensive rebound, though, for Terry Allen. Spiders will get another shot with 4.5 minutes and a travel violation. Boy, that was a tough call. Through a double team. Hooper went up for the shot. He's been strong on the low post, and he's called for traveling. Kind of a questionable call, I think.
Yeah, it really was. A lot of plays just like that tonight for both teams, you know, where there's contact on that low block. Looked like he had the dribble. That official right there must have seen something we didn't.
Yep. 4:01 to go. Number 11 charged to the Terriers. Full court press. Inbound Chandre Jones. Under 4 minutes to go. The Spiders by 5 in the first round of the NIT. Chandre Jones takes it right side to TJ Klein, top of the key, holds the ball over his head. Right side to Jones. Chandre dribble drive to the basket, hangs in the air and misses the shot. And Cannon, who's back in the game, has the playing with 4 fouls. Jones on the right wing. Drives on Trey Davis, and Davis, is called for a blocking foul.
I think that's a terrible call. And a guy from across the court makes the call when there's an official 3 feet from the action on our side of the floor. I think that's a terrible call.
Trey got his hands in there on the ball and looked like he tied him up for a held ball. Instead, Davis is called for a foul that'll result in a 1 for St. Francis after our final television timeout. 3:32 to go. Richmond 73, St. Francis 68 on the Spider IMG Sports Network.
Shopping for a car or truck? Buy it from Luck. Luck Chevrolet in Ashland. They've been making friends since 1960, and they have your next newer used Chevy waiting on their lot. Right now, they have a huge demo sale going on with up to 18% off original MSRP.
We have our students receive individual attention and only important innovation in the We found that Owen & Owens on those same values. Our training sections are doing challenging times of divorce and family. We also work for real estate, business transactions, and estate planning. At Owen & Owens, every client matters. Visit us on the web at owenowens.com.
too many times. 7 first-half turnovers. Richmond in the second half, just 2 turnovers, and they've really turned the tables on St. Francis, now forcing 11 turnovers with 8 steals, and the points off turnovers have equalized. 15 for St. Francis, 14 for the Spiders.
1-1 for Brent Jones here, who could make it a 1-possession game again. Jones with 15 points, 13 in the second half. Swish, 77% free throw shooter, a senior. He's played in 127 games in his collegiate career. He is a poised veteran. Took that shot right on the first play of the game and has bounced back. Makes both foul shots, 73-70 with 3:30 to go. The Spiders with the ball. It's in Kendall Anthony's hands. Anthony drives it, crosses it back left to Terry Allen, and a hand check foul. As Allen starts his drive to the bucket, Lowell Omer called on the foul.
And with all of the contact we've had tonight, that may be the ticky-tackiest, in the words of Dick Tarrant.
I would agree. Terry Allen to the line. Critical free throws here. Spiders 19 of 27 now, up to 70%. Allen misses the first. Both teams make changes. The Spiders bring defensive players in. St. Francis offensive players, including Cannon, who's playing with 4 fouls. One more for Allen, trying to make it a 2-possession game with 3:21 to go. Allen's second free throw is up there and good. 21st point for Terry. 74-70 Richmond, 3:20 remaining. Sanabria, right sideline. Now the middle of the court. Goes left side to Tyreek Jewell and back to Brent Jones. 15 to shoot. Jones has a screen right, doesn't take it. Goes to the right now. Stop Taylor in the air. Pass knocked away. Back to midcourt with 5 on the shot clock. Jones comes up with it. Misses the 3, but it's slammed back in by Tyreek Jewell.
Wow, hard to tell if that even came out of the cylinder, but what a job to get up off the floor and dunk that one home. A terrific offensive stick back.
74-72. Anthony dribbles underneath the basket and circles back out. Richmond by 2. Anthony to the basket.
And Hooper's hands out there all day long taking that shot. That one we had never had a chance.
Spiders with the ball. Kendall Anthony right down the middle of the floor. It's Kendall Anthony time. He lays it in. He's got 10 points. The crowd erupts. Richmond has a 6-point lead.
Well, when you get to the game in the short short rows and it's under 4 minutes to go, there's one guy you want to have ball in his hands. I don't care if he's been 1 for 10 the rest of the night.
Neither does he.
No, and that's what makes it. That's what makes Kendall Anthony Kendall Anthony. He's really done a great job on these last 2 possessions. He wanted the ball in his hands, and he was going to put the Spiders back up on top and extend the lead, and that's exactly what he did.
Terry Allen, by the way, has his 5th double-double of the season, the 6th of his career. 21 points and 10 rebounds.
On their feet.
78-72 Richmond, 1:45 to go. Jewell into the forecourt. He has 15 points. Sanabria, middle of the court. Angles it on the left side to Brent Jones. Guarded by Taylor. Drives into the lane, spins to the basket and lays it in. Brent Jones, tough move.
Well, that's a tough move against a terrific defensive player right there. There's a guy that, Spiders will put on him to stop, but a nice spin move and really a terrific job with the left hand getting to the glass.
St. Francis's Glenn Bryka uses a timeout. They've got 3 left. The Spiders have 2. Richmond is shooting the double bonus. 1-1 for one more foul for St. Francis, and the possession arrow to the Terriers. So this has turned into a highly competitive, seat-squirming game down the stretch.
And one thing you mentioned that the Spiders worked on ever since the end of their Atlantic 10 season and the tournament is really being aggressive, getting to the hoop, and They've gotten to the line 29 times tonight. You have to imagine on this possession the Spiders will again look to penetrate.
1:32 to go. Spider ball, 4-point lead. Chandre Jones and Trey Davis both out of bounds to attack the press. Jones throws it to Davis, right back into Chandre Jones. Chandre attacks to midcourt, man-to-man. Crosses over with Kendall Anthony, gives Kendall the ball at the red Spider at midcourt. Anthony Holo in the left corner, midcourt line. 12 on the shot clock. Draws it to the right side. Gets double team. Fires it to Chandre Jones. No look pass to TJ Klein. Klein lays it in off the backboard.
So a no look pass to a no look shot. TJ just touched it off the glass and in.
What a terrific play. Anthony shovels it to Chandre Jones. Jones the penetration and the dish. And you're right, that was just muscle memory by TJ Klein. He's taken that shot a million times, and it had just the right touch to rattle around the rim and go down.
Well, we saw it in the VCU game here, you know, when he caught the inbound pass and put it up. There are a lot of times I think that TJ isn't even looking at the rim when the ball leaves his hand to go to the basket. You're right. He just knows where it is. He's got such great court awareness, and that time the nice pass from Chandre just hit his fingertips, and it was to the glass and in.
Chandre Jones with 6 assists tonight. That is one shy of his career high. He had 7 in the blowout win of Davidson here at the Robins Center. 80-74. This is no blowout at the moment. Richmond leading St. Francis Brooklyn with 58.9 seconds to go. The Terriers have made 7 of their last 9 shots. They have been terrific. Here in the half, 59% from the field. They are down 6. Jones will inbound, the senior guard. Into the backcourt to Sanabria, the freshman guard. Top of the key, left side to Jewell in the corner. Jones, double team, has his shot rejected by Adota. Jones gets it back. 45 seconds to go. Lane, it's Hooper, scoops it down the lane to Jewell, and Adota steals the ball. And he's fouled. Adota making his presence felt at the defensive end.
He sure did. Welcome back, Alonzo, to the Spider lineup. He's made some big plays, a couple of big blocks, and one of them on the possession there in the big steal.
So 39 seconds to go. The Spiders with a 6-point lead. Richmond 39 seconds from its 20th win of the year, and a second round Sunday home date with Arizona State here at the Robins Center. Adota knocks down the free throw. His 13th point of the game. Adota's second one, also good. 14.
Play of St. Francis. Jones uses that left arm to really get himself separation, and there's no question that he used it a few times on Kendall before that whistle ever came.
Brent Jones, whose career might be coming to a close, with 2 free throws here. 19 points. And he missed it, left it short, and TJ Klein the rebound. Spiders have the ball with 27 seconds to go, and now they can play keep away. Davis's pass knocked out of bounds.
They saw TJ cutting the basket, tried to hit him for an exclamation point ending to the game, but the nice defensive effort there by St. Francis.
And the Terriers are going to use a timeout here with 22.5 to go. 22 on the shot clock, so they will have to foul. An 8-point Spider. Richmond not only looking for its 20th win of the season, but its 15th home win of the year to go to 15-3 here at the Robins Center.
7 of their last 8 after ending the regular season on that 6-game winning streak.
And again, we know the next round game will be Sunday against Arizona State. time determined. The Spiders hang on. It will be here at the Robins Center. This would tie a record for most wins in a home season. Of course, it's also the most home games in a season. 6 players in double figures tonight for Richmond. And an 82-7 game. Trey Davis gets it into Terry Allen, and Allen dribbles the ball out of bounds. Looked like he was going to take it to the basket. I'm not sure that's what Chris Mooney wanted. I think he just wanted Terry to catch it and circle back out until he got fouled. So the Spiders turn it over for the 10th time. St. Francis gets it back with 21 seconds to go, down 8. Jones into the forecourt, drives on Anthony to the bucket. His scoop shot is blocked by Adoda. Anthony comes up with it with 10 seconds to go. Dribbles the ball to midcourt, into the offensive zone, and finally a foul with 5.6 to go. And the Spiders are going to survive and advance to the second round of the NIT.
Nice ovation by the home crowd here tonight, as perhaps fitting the man that struggles tonight for the Spiders, but then really saved their bacon and made 2 enormous layups late in the game, is going to be at the line.
That's Kendall Anthony, who makes the first free throw, his 11th point in his 101st career double-figure game. And he makes them both. So more for the Spiders coming Sunday against Arizona State. Kendall Anthony comes out of the game to a standing ovation with 12 points. Final 5 seconds will tick off of the Robins Center clock.